The tactical Sai known as Dystopia is a Sai dagger powered by
Lorentz Force!
following Fleming's
Left-hand rule!
4 motors. This force is generated by a
Magnetic
field created by the user's cyborg body and the electrical current flowing through the Sai. This unique weapon is unlocked after defeating Monsoon, and I feel like it's somewhat underrated by people who played through Metal Gear Rising. The polearm is more popular for the added crowd control and reach, and Bloodlust for its insane amounts of damage that come in handy on higher difficulties. The Sai has an incredibly limited move list compared to the other weapons, and is usually only used to either ambush enemies from far away, or to easily reach annoying flying enemies. Despite these limitations, I still think the Sai is fun to use, and under the right circumstances I think it's quite a strong weapon. What makes it stand out is the unique stun effect. After going a few seconds without using the Sai, and also without getting hit, it becomes charged with
magnetic power!
And the next time you use it, your target will be stunned for some time. And with Kojima's blessing, you can sometimes hit more than one enemy at once with this effect. The stun is indicated by the blue glow of the weapon turning purple, or red if you are in Reaper mode. Using this effect you can stun pretty much every single enemy in the game. Basically, as long as you're in a 1v1, having this weapon makes you
fucking invincible!
It even works on most bosses, although the stun duration is cut short, so it's not entirely broken. The only things that are entirely immune to this are Metal Gear Excelsus, because it's a giant Metal Gear mech, and Armstrong because he's technically not a cyborg or some kind of robot, even though he does have. Another interesting tidbit is that the stun doesn't work on Monsoon when he attacks normally, but it does stun him when he is in his untouchable mode, working kinda like an EMP grenade. There are a couple of advanced techniques, such as jump cancelling to prolong the stun duration, or the fact that the stun works a bit different on certain enemies, but I don't really want this video to be an in-depth guide. I wanted to point out something that I feel is often overlooked by players, how the Sai's gameplay complements the story. I love that the stun effect is indicated by the purple glow persisting over the blue glow that Raiden's weapon have, and even over Reaper mode. It works as a nice indicator for the effect, but it's also related to the story. The limited moves combined with the wait time requirement make you fight more like Monsoon, as he uses a lot of quick attacks in his boss fight. All his attacks need to be parried, and he has no yellow attacks that need to be dodged or otherwise avoided. But if I had to pick my favorite thing about the Sai, it would be one small detail that many players probably miss. I am talking about one specific interaction that is only found in one fight scenario in the entire game. I know it's basically sacred tradition to fight Sam with just a sword. Maybe this is why people don't ever bring this up. But if you use the Sai, well, it works just as expected. But once you knock the sword out of his hand, the stun effect stops working completely. It doesn't even show up. And once Sam picks up his sword, the effect starts working again. I think this is meant to emphasize the character's humanity in this moment, and I also think it's pretty impressive when you manage to combine gameplay, plot, music, and even musical cues so well in a single boss fight in order to flesh out a character. It's no wonder he is a fan favorite after all. Let me know in the comment section below how you interpret this final fight against Sam. And what is your favorite aspect of Metal Gear Rising? Any hidden details that you found interesting? And I'll see you in the next video.